you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Orioles taking on the All-Stars. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, O'Neill. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win. Out there on the mound, every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
1 out, bases empty. Line drive, snags it for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit in the air, center field. Ward settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. So incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Digging in, Tim Manning. On the ground to short, a dive, nice stop, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great really smooth.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. 2nd inning here, no score. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Drops one down in front of the plate. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
John Kelly. Here's a 2-2. Roll to short, could be 2. Over to 2nd for 1. On to first. Wow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Two outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy number 21. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Go-ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 4th inning underway. No score. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. Runner in scoring position now and a good ball game.
And now, Tom O'Brien. And he deals. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But one down, runner at third. Rowe, the next to hit. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting the result naturally for most hitters.
1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Tim Manning. Manning measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a native of Great Britain. That's to third. 1 at second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Orioles out front, 2-0. First and second, no outs. Perez now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He's a guy. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jerry McCormick getting ready to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base, and now the first baseman. 2 gone, but the go ahead run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. The other way, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now it's going to be Tom O'Brien. O'Brien turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to...
Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The O's lead it 4-3. Next is switch hitting first baseman, the Bambino Perez. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that team.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around. The runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Taking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
John Kelly getting ready to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Here's a 1-1. On the ground. Throws to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Now it's the shortstop. Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Tiedemann makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dave Rowe.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, the Bambino Perez. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit. But they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lays down a bunt to the right side to Avila. He'll do it himself, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And now the right fielder.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.